Hello everybody, this is Sonia. Now I'm on here today to do my Saturday stitching. You'll have to forgive me because what I was doing last week I can't find. I did a lot of cutting up of fabric and parceling up fabric, and I don't know what I did with it. I was doing a bit of slow stitching. But today I'm going to show you how to stitch on your piece of fabric that actually has pictures on it, okay? So the best thing I find is these pieces that are like a really good linen, and it's got pretty birds and leaves and things on it. You can get sort of something like this, but I find that that's very busy, and maybe you still could work around it, I guess, if you wanted to. There's bigger pieces, I suppose. I'm showing this tiny little bit here, but I've got a piece of this too that I think I did some on once before, and see, this is really good, this furnishing fabric to use to do this with. Now, of course, this is hand sewing, but not actually necessarily, it's not actually embroidery, it's sort of, well, it is, but it's a different way to use your embroidery, okay, to your stitches and things. Now, I have this dear little bundle of cotton. I know, I mean, I have about 8 boxes of thread. These just haven't made it into one of them, and you know, there's just all I can do about it. Well, when I say 8 boxes of thread, some of them have got wool in them and that sort of thing, so wool that you sew with. So anyway, or ribbon or whatever, but we're going to have a go at this today. And somebody said to me not to do this upside down because she'd do it upside down, but I think it's okay for me to sit in here today and do this. I'm here now. I've been in here for a while this morning, and I wanted to stay in here if I can. So it's a really good open weave, this fabric. So if you can find anything like this, I mean, this come from some I've cut out of something. Maybe somebody gave it to me. I really don't remember. Or if I bought it or something, I don't have any idea whatsoever where it came from, because I can't even find my own things in my own room, can I? It is very disgusting. When I say disgusting, it's got stuff everywhere. I got a bit of an idea in what vicinity it is, you know. I just want to pull it. Oh, my elastic in my trousers is pinching me there because in the wrong place. Okay, so sorry about me telling you about my dress. Okay, so now I think, I don't know whether to do these inside bits first. Okay, I do want to do the leaf first, I think. I'll do the leaf. I might just work on the outside parts and see what happens, okay, because I haven't really got a plan for this, because it's a last minute sort of thing that I needed to put up something. Now I've only got 2 strands of cotton here, and this is the stranded thread that you buy, stranded cotton, and it is, this one here is a anchor, and it's probably that's what this is too, because I've got no thing to show you the and they come in hanks of fabric, they are in hanks like this. Okay, now these ones here I got from China, and I think you get 50 colours for about $5. Pretty good. Just the thing, I mean, there's nothing wrong with it at all. Once upon a time there was a really big issue on whether you used Anchor or DMC, but I don't think you have to anymore. It's your work, and you can put in whatever you like. Now I've got to thread this needle. This one's got a tiny little hole in it, but I should be able to manage that, I hope. Or I'll have to change it, of course. I bought myself another new packet of needles the other day because I want to, just because I want to thread it today. It's not going to work for me. There we go. Because I need them to be a good length and width. And if it seems to be the same width as the cotton, it'll work really good. But because this fabric is very open weave, it will work very good. I just put a knot in mine. I don't want it to fall undone. I might just do a chain stitch around the edge of this, or should I do the blanket? I'm always doing the blanket stitch. Anyway, I might do the chain stitch down that way. So I'll do a blanket stitch around the edge. You can either fill the whole lot in if you want to, because this is a good way of doing something if you don't have the means to, to buy a piece of embroidery costs a lot of money, doesn't it? You know. Now it doesn't matter if this is not really, when I do this, It was not really fair close together because the colours I've got there trying to match really well. But you just want to go around here like this. I don't think I want it too far apart. I will leave it a little bit apart though, just for the effect of it, I suppose. And then you can see the colour through your piece of work here, and that's okay. If you want to cover it completely, it's up to you. But you're just going to go around and work on this way. Now I've got to time myself because hubby's gone into town to do the big shopping. Well, when I say big shopping, he goes and gets the larger items that I can't carry too much home on my gopher. I probably told you this before of a sad day, and if he's going to do that. I don't know if I told you, but I got upset because I missed out going up to the sale up at the showground. It was on 2 weeks after the last one instead of a month, and Sonya didn't know and I didn't get there, and I did. I was upset, very disappointed I was. So when I go around the outside in this one, we've got to work out then how I'm going to fill in the middle, don't we? But that's okay. I think it's on next weekend now again, the sale, so... But it's okay, I'm not missing out. Like I said to someone the other day, because she was out shopping for her things too, for her craft things that she does, and I said to her, this is the best part, or one of the best parts of crafting, is looking for the stuff to do it with, and it really is the best thing. I mean, I got some really good bargains the other day, so I was really pleased with myself. Really pleased. Because there was a shop at the street that I couldn't get into, the Salvation Army. But the lady that's in there, I know her, and she comes out to the door and says, now, Sonya, what would you like? And I said, oh, well, I'm just looking for bits of this and that and the other, you know. I told her what I was after, and she said, hang on a minute, and off she went. She come out, she had a fair bit of stuff on the thing, and anyway, I was looking through it. She said, look, I'll put it on the bag and you have for $6, so that's what I did. I bought the whole lot, you know. So I only need to go to there because it's, and then, what am I going to do in here, Sonya? I've got to fill this in. Maybe I'll just do straight stitches, do you think? Up into there. Or maybe I should have brought that down into there. We don't know what's going to look like, do we? We're just going to have a little trial and error. I'm just doing straight stitches in this part. And in this part here, I'll do like a satin stitch, I think. And that is just... Well, you just go, I'm running out of thread here too. I'm going to hang it down so it unwinds. And then you want to go up along here. We'll fill this in with satin stitch. This is probably as higgledy-piggledy as anything, you know, but we'll see what it looks like when we've done it. Because me and you are both learning here today. I think I did one thing one time. And that was it, you know. I just tried one thing one time. See, I don't like that big stitch there. See how that big stitch is going across there? So I might just come up one side of him and go down and couch it down. Maybe it'll look okay. We'll see what happens. I don't fancy pulling this undone. Okay, so my needle come unthreaded. Righto. This doesn't look too bad. We're not going to worry about too much. I need to do a couple more stitches before I change this because here we go, the threading thing again. You know what, I'm not going to thread it because I don't want that bit there like that. I don't want it like that. So here I go, I'm taking it undone. And this is showing you too that whatever you do is just not in stone, you know. It's just, you can change it if you don't like it. You can change yours too if you don't like it. The last thing I did was I held that piece down, didn't I? So I've got to get that bit unpicked. Got to pull that undone. Okay. Suppose you don't fancy watching this, but I like to show you how to fix things. Because honestly, if you just don't fix it, it just looks wrong. If you can't stand looking at it, you better pull it out. The only reason I'm not cutting this is because I don't want to lose what I've already done there. I don't want it to go all messy. Righto, got that one. Now, I'll go back and I'll take these ones here, take these ones undone, I should say. You know what I might do? I might not fill that in for the time being. Let's just keep working on bits and see what else we can do. Because what I wanted to do was do a different bits of work on it, you know, different stitches and stuff like that. I want to do different bits. Now, isn't that coming out for me? What's going on with that? Come on, you can do this. Okay, where did it go? This way. Now this one was the last one, wasn't it? No, it was up here. Go to the back. There, look. It's not that hard. You can see that I'm used to picking things out. Taking it undone if I don't like it. Oh dear, that's not... My arm's stuck to the table there. Really getting warm in here. It really is. Got to set up my fan so I can come in here. Look, of the morning it's not too bad. Well, it just depends, because some days this is at the front of the house where the sun comes up. This part faces out the front of the house where I am. The sun comes up in the morning on the window here, but there's some trees out the front, so... Well, that was good. You learned a lesson in unpicking. I'll have a warning up on that, hey? You have to sit me and watch me unpick the things I don't like. I do really hope that whoever's out the front's not coming here, because I'm busy. And I'd be very upset if they did come and interrupt my... And isn't that terrible? But I don't have many visitors here at Castle. I don't have too many visitors at Castle because I don't go to other people's places. I'm a bit of a hermit. Oh well, it's not because I don't go to anybody else's house. And I think that's my daughter. Just come in the driveway. She's bringing her father back something, I think. Great. Hope she's only going to be quick about this. Maybe it's the neighbours. I'll be lucky it'll be the neighbours, but I think it's her. Slamming the door. 2 doors? No. Hey Peggy, I'm making a video.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, what are you doing, doll? Can you just come in quietly, please? Say hi.
Hello, YouTube.
Thank you, Peg.
I'm sorry, I just seen Dad.
Yeah, did you? Yeah. What do you need to do there? Okay. You okay? Pick that up and grab it quick before it gets inside. Having a good day today? Here's the game go. Okay. All right then.
Okay.
I'll talk to you later.
Thank you.
That's all right, Dom. Love you too. Bye-bye. Sorry about that, everybody. Sing that Peg. Peg's a good at people. Good girl, my Peg. Okay, so now we're going to actually end that off now. Righto. Like I said before, you see, you know, everything that's going on in my days. She said she's seen her father, so he's up the head. Well, he headed off anyway to go to things. Now, I think that looks okay. Don't you reckon? Now I've pulled that a little bit tight too when I ended that off. Make it, just give it a bit of a push this back together. So that works, okay? I'll show you this. So if you pull up a thread like so, right, and then you've got this big thing sitting up there and you don't like the look of that at all, you get your needle and you very carefully scrape back either side and then run your finger along underneath it and it's gone. It's back to normal. I'll just show you that again because I didn't show you it before, did I? So you've got a thread pulled in it, okay? So the thread's sitting up there and it looks nasty. Even when you put it back down, it looks nasty. So what you do is you hold it like that, you get your needle. Now this will work with most things. Thinner fabric's a little bit harder. So you go along like this, either side, coax it to go back in, not too, and then rub it along the back, and you fixed it. Look. I used to actually sew the threads back into these sort of things in suit material and that when I was young. Every one of them you had to sit down, you had to go. This is over under, right, that one there. Oh, I can still see it. Wait a minute, hang on. I've gone sidetracked, haven't I? Well, you'd be using the same colour and I've got a different one. Maybe I'm not as good as I once was then. Let me try again. Over 2 and under 2 and over 2 and under 2 and over 2 and under 2 and over 2 and under 2. So that's what your weave looks like. If I pull the green through it, you can see. And we used to have to put that in and then that would be at the back because if it's something was pulled out, see if it was all pulled out, that looks pretty cool, doesn't it, putting other thread through it? That's something you need to do with little new eyesight. New little eyesight. Okay, now I've been playing the fool, sorry. I'm getting extremely sidetracked here this morning. Now, I wanted to do something up for the leaf. This, I've got this colour, but I think I might use it, you know. I'm not really partial to it, but it is the colour that's on there, isn't it? So let's just work on that. Come on. Really, Sonia? Could be scissors caught in the cotton. I hope I've pulled off enough of this. We're going to do stem stitch up those things, so I want to do three pieces of thread because I'm using the same, like the anchor one, whatever it is. I don't know what it is, I don't know what its name is. I changed my needle. I've got a little bit bigger eye in this one. Now the battery seems to look like it's going flat and I'm not pleased with that. So I'm going to do my best here to keep going a while. It keeps going flat all the time. I might have to need a new battery for this camera or something. I don't know about them. Might have to. Well, I did another video, but surely, you know, I feel I should be able to get more of it. Just worry about me licking this and spitting on it, I'm sorry. And only makes it thicker. Do you know that? It does. It makes the cotton thicker, so you shouldn't do it. So there I go. Stick it in your mouth again, why don't you? Oh, dear. Sorry, everybody. What's the matter with my scissors? Okay. Just because I'm in a hurry, I'm fiddling about and everything's going different. Well, I'm sure that bit that I just showed is related to this. I'm sure it is. Good. Okay. So now we'll do a stem stitch up this part. And fill that in. But see, I can leave that like it is. It looks better. It looks better like it is. So I'm going to go straight up the that way first, and then I'll do the pieces that go off it. Okay. So you just go back to where you come out. Keep your cotton on the same side, like down here or up there, whichever, because that way it won't go skew if and go backwards and forwards, because otherwise your threads will look like they're going one stitch one way or another. You need to just keep this piece here down here in your hand. Now I've got to go up to the top here. So this is something that we can work on together if you want to try and make something like this. If you can find a piece of... Because I need to do that bird. But I just wanted to show you how you could do this and use lots of different stitches. So that's one piece, and then I'm going to come back by going up into there for this one. And I'm going to come down this way. Like so. And then I'll go back up and under here, because that's not too long from there to there. Try not to make two big stitches when you're crossing from the front to the back. This is nearly completely covering this, and it's a good way, isn't it, to I think, to do a bit of work if you're not used to, we don't know how to embroider. It's a good way to learn. It's a good way to learn. Probably people will be getting sick of these embroidery ones and not, you know, I don't know, I just... only ones I see a lot of are the ones that people don't say nothing to you, but they are really good sewers. They fairly get on there and stitch away flat out. They do. So we're down there and back up to over here. There we go. Nice. I think it is. If you can't get the colours exactly, don't worry about it. I just happened to pull them out in the pile and that's what was there, so that was lucky. I'm not really sure I'm happy that this is 3. I think it's feeling like it's too thick because I did the other one in 2. No, I'm not going to take it out. I don't think I'm going to take it out. No, I'm not. I'm not going to take it out because it's just nice like it is. And now we've got to come through this side here to do this other side. And we only need to put one stitch down on that little bit because it's only short. And then come under and go up to that one. And then go down this way. Like so. And then this one. That. Yeah. Looking good. I just want to do the other side. I need to do a bit here, don't we, today? We can't not have something exciting to look at. Well, I don't know if we could say it was exciting. I have got a few bits and pieces that I've been getting in the mail too, and I'm really excited about using some of that to show you what I'm going to do. Don't hold your breath, because you know what I'm like. I just get sidetracked to something else. I need a greyish sort of piece, don't I? Because that's not something that I would have normally about. Maybe I've got a box here with the yellows in it. Oh, look, I might have a bit of a greyish sort of... Well, it's not grey at all. No, that's grey-green, isn't it? It's a grey-green piece. What about that thing? That there. It's too brownish, isn't it? Oh dear. I think I'll put that one on there. I don't think this will look too bad. Sort of leaves are lots of different colours, aren't they? And it looks sort of kind of grey to me. Oh, look at that, I cut it. Now I'm only going to use 2 strands of this one, only because I think the other one is too thick, but we're still going to use it anyway. We're going to keep going with that. We're not going to be too concerned. It could be just a difference in the threads because they're different quality, because this is really thin. I've only got 2 strands of this one that I'm going to put in there. Okay. Ooh. It's alright, Sonia, you've got it. And not. Okay. Now I'm going to start next to there, or pretty close to where that one finished off, and come down in through here, like this, and do me chain stitch. No, I'm not, I'm doing blanket stitch, aren't I? that's my idea. I was going to do a chain stitch today on some of this. I'm going to take this one in a bit further than what I did that because of the colour. Because this colour's different. I'm taking it over to the inside a bit. What do you think about that? It might look okay. I don't mind that. No, that looks pretty good. I've got something here that I did a long time ago. I'll just make sure that dust on it. It shouldn't have. This here, look. Isn't it gorgeous? Now, I did that I bought this thing that somebody had actually worked on, but they hadn't finished. So I decided I would do it. And I worked on it and I made it look like mine. Look at that. And that was just absolutely so much fun. I think I've got another 4 corners of this to do yet. But that's what I did with one that was partially done. Isn't it fun though? Look. I've done all the nice stitches around here. I've got chain stitch going around here a few times. I really enjoyed doing that. You know what? I might find the other pieces and do them too, because there was 4 corners on this big cloth, and it had something wrong with it. It was all tore. One part of it was all torn. Majority of this is my work because I didn't have hardly any work done on it at all. So I went and fixed it and turned it into, you know, what I would do. And I don't know what I'm going to do with that. I should make a bag out of it or something. I've got so much stuff that I've partly done and not got any further with. Okay, so will I keep going over here? Let's just try it and see. I think so. I think I'll keep going over this one because you're not allowed to. You know, there's no rules. I can keep going right over, and that'll give it an interesting look. And this just go to the top of that bit. Keep going here. I used to sew all the time before, you know, all the time. But then, like I said, I've got so much stuff done that what am I going to do with it all? And I have sold a lot, I've gifted a lot. And I don't like that at all. Oh, okay, wait a minute. Don't be too harsh now. Just keep going a bit further. Don't be judging yourself now. Wait till you get down to this other one first. Well, see, I like the way I did it around the edge of there. And this made it so much different, didn't it? This can be a thing of what not to do. Can't it? Because I'm going to take that out. And you're not going to want to watch that. Please, if you had a really bad time with this, give me a thumbs down. Because if you kind of found it amusing or entertaining, you can give me a thumbs up. Share with somebody if you like. It'd be really good. Because then I can get... You know what I wanted? I was thinking I'd be good if I got 10,000 subscribers by Christmas, but I don't think that's going to happen. It's something that I don't really need to worry about that anyway. Or, it's really weird. I've got all them subscribers, but nobody's watching me. Where'd they go? What's going on with that? I think it's got a lot to do with where we are in the lineup on YouTube. You know, I'm not saying mine's not. Maybe they didn't put the little bell on so they see that I put up more videos. Maybe they've only seen me once. I don't know. I shouldn't be quivering about this. I'm quite happy. All you lovely people that do watch me. Some of you have been watching and commenting every day, which is really nice. Now, you people know who you are. I have really not a lot of nice people out there that tell me really nice to me about my work, so that's good. And then I have some that give me a thumbs down. I don't care about them either. It's all good because I still get points if I get a thumbs up or thumbs down. I think I still get. Oh, there's a little bug flying around here. Tiny weeny little thing. It would have to be to get through the screen. Everybody might come in here to visit. I've nearly got it undone, people. I nearly have. And then I'm going to give you a quick look at what I'm going to do to fix it, I hope. Oh, come on, Sonya. Yeah, I used to teach, and people hated having up all things undone. But why would you want to leave it there if it's not right? If I can't look at it, I can't stand it, I can't leave it there. think yourself, well, that's bad. If you can't look at that, you can't leave it there. Really, you can't. It's just not good. Where's it come through? Here? No. There's a little one there before it. Somebody left me a comment and said, oh, how patient are you? I don't know whether it's that or what it is. Because I don't think a lot of people want to do this sort of thing where they've got to pick it undone. But, you know, you got to, I don't know. I'm not very patient with things when, I know when my kids were younger, girls, you're not patient with them. You want something done now. And I do that, I'm like that with myself too in a lot of ways. Got to be done now, not later. Hubby always says, if I say to him, Jeremy, would you do such and such a thing, like, you know, maybe we need a, I don't know, I've asked him to do a cat outdoor, this is an example, right? I asked him to build a thing on the back window of the house so that we could open the window and the cat could go out there and lay about, right, and have a nice look under the tree for the birdies and things like that, because he needs a little outdoor, you know. And he says, I'll get right onto that. Now, I've been married to him for 30 years, and if he ever says that, there's still no cat outdoor thing. But he did put this nice piece of board up on top of our sink in the laundry so he can sit up and look out the screen door. So he sits out there, and Jeremy calls it his window walk or something. His perch, and he sits up out there and looks about. I suppose putting the thing on the window could cause problems with whether it's hot or cold in here or different things like that. But you could close it. Then the cat mightn't like that if you shut him in or whatever. He was in a bad mood yesterday. He was so down, that cat. He was so down because he couldn't get to the windows because we had to shut them because there was that much dirt out there blowing around. Sure, one of the other towns blew in here yesterday. Okay, so now we've got to get back over here and we're going to do this again. And I don't know why I've started there. I'm going to come up here and do this because I want it to match up a bit. So I should have started there. And we're going to go along here and we're not going to take it all the way over at all because we didn't like that, okay? We didn't like that one bit. We're sticking to this bit, okay? This is what we want to do to make it right. And bird's going to be fun trying to get him. But see, I can make it in a bit brighter colours, you know, so hopefully next week we'll do him in a bit brighter colours and see what it looks like. But see, you can, if you've got a piece of any sort of cotton fabric with a bit of flower or something on it, or something that you think you'd like to have a go at colouring in with your piece of thread, well, that's what you can do, okay? That's better. It really is. I know that this looks like it's filled in because the colour of the cotton's so close, and this one is so different, but I guess, you know, that's just the way it is. You can't sort of, if I can't get it exactly, I'm actually doing it a little bit apart so you can see the colour more. It's not taking away too much from the darker piece of greeny grey. Probably got greeny grey that colour somewhere, but I just, at this stage, I'm not going to be able to get up and get it because I don't know where to look. It's going to take me all day to find it, probably. Or otherwise I'll find it straight away tomorrow when I'm not looking for it, whatever. That's what usually happens to me. Okay. There you go. So I'm only going to do that one stitch there. That's better. Where are you? Where are you? Up here. Okay. I'm really, I must admit that I'm not liking how thick that blue one is in the middle. And you might see it changed, I don't know. It just depends whether I get round to it or not. I've got that much things I've got to do. a few things on. Okay, so I'm going to make a quick dash down here with a piece of pearl thread, which is like a crochet thread sort of thingy, which I probably will put that in there and won't like it. So let's do it with what I was using before, so it works properly for me. Maybe not that one, maybe this one here. Actually, these pieces that I've got here that's a mess, I told you before, I buy any, there might be bits of cross stitch or something in the shops up the street. I'm going to cut that off. I haven't got time to be fiddling with it. I know I'm making a mess. And they might have lots of cottons in there. And I don't want to do the cross stitch. So I just buy it for a couple of dollars and have all the pieces of thread. You don't have to use the cross stitch. I've got a piece of cross stitch here somewhere, and I'm not going to use the, I can use the fabric for something else then, can't I? So I'm going to put a chain stitch up here. Well, I'll go down. I don't go down from it, it'd be better. Okay, so we're going to go in through there. I know I'm doing this upside down, but I think I've showed you before the right way anyhow. The idea of this was to show you what to do with these sort of things. I've got lots of stuff that I buy, and I should show you what I'm doing with it. You go back down in there, you come up here, you make sure that cotton's underneath that, and you come down like so. And you probably shouldn't make it too long, Sonya, so just shorten your stitches a bit, okay? You go like this, and then my arm's rubbing on some sort of thing there, okay? And then like that. And this is ever so good, hey? I do like that. I do like what I've done here. And I'm thinking too, maybe another row of a different colour like that is there. There's already a brown on it. I don't know yet. But to be honest with you, I think I'd only use 2 strands. I wonder what... I hope my Google Minnie is okay. She's just started talking by herself. There's nobody out there. I got a Google Mini thing, and you got to ask it questions, and it answers you. And I heard a bird before that, I think, and then she just started telling us about the blue sky. Really? She's in another room. I'm not. It says it wasn't me. She could hear. I don't think she couldn't hear what I was saying, could she? Maybe she can. Oh. Okay, so there you go. That's good, isn't it? I do like it. I do like that. So if you like this sort of thing, so you'll be really pleased when I take this out, I'm sure. Okay, thank you everybody for watching. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.